Good morning, all. It is Thursday, the 5th of October, 2023. People will be having off in my house, so I probably won't see you again until Tuesday. A lot of interesting shit on that I've been scrolling through on here. First of all, Biden wants to put sections of border wall. You calling him a racist now, like you did with Trump? Come on. Okay? So now Biden's a racist too then. Or that doesn't count, right? Because he's doing it to stop the flow at the border, right? The hypocrisy is amazing. It's also amazing how you would send billions to Ukraine. Trump wants $8 billion for a wall. Hell no, that's racist. We spent $200 billion in fucking Ukraine. $8 billion for a wall is a drop in the bucket in comparison. It's the hypocrisy for me. Also, Biden announced that he's $127 million or billion dollars or $27 billion, some kind of an astronomical number that they help with student loan forgiveness. Yeah, I don't think it's that much. And I don't know many people who have had their entire loan forgiven. I've heard of restructuring, so the payments are cheaper. And in my opinion, they should be either 1% or the 0% interest. No higher than 2%. That's what I believe. I don't believe in completely forgiving them because, hey, you borrowed the money, pay it back. Predatory loan or not. This is what's wrong with high school. High school needs to turn around and say, look, this is what's going to happen with student loans. Know what you're getting into before you sign a paper saying you have to pay it back. But we don't teach these kids that. You know, simple fucking life skills these kids don't know. Remember home ec? I do. You know, now kids have to learn to cook from their parents who aren't home half the time. I am making it a point because schools don't teach it. They don't do it anymore. I make it a point that my daughter knows how to cook. She knows how to clean. She knows how to iron. So she has to know all these things because there are going to be people who aren't around to do it for her when she needs it. And why should you pay a tailor for something simple you can do yourself? I understand there's a use for tailors. But something simple, do it your damn self, okay? Don't pay somebody $20 for something you can do yourself in fucking 10 minutes. Anyway, I digress. So, since now Biden's a racist, we're all going to agree on that because that's what you said with Trump when he put the wall up. Is he going to be ostracized like Trump was? Probably not. Probably not, because the hypocrites are running rampant. As for a new Speaker of the House, that whole thing's a fucking shit show too. But it's going to be wonderful to watch the shit show. This election cycle is going to be fucking very, very interesting. Very interesting. I don't know who's running for what now this November. I don't think there's a whole lot major, maybe local stuff by you or by me. I haven't really gotten a whole lot of, believe it or not, this election cycle here locally has been very quiet. Very quiet. I think it's just city council stuff here in New York. So, because I know the mayor's still in and the governor's still in, so those two, I don't even think senators are up for re-election yet. So it's probably just going to be local stuff next year. Next year's going to be a hootenanny. who's going to control the House, who's going to control the Senate, we're going to have a new president, we're going to keep the same old codger that's in there now. I'm sorry, the man he fumbles his words. I mean, sometimes I do that. But this is constant. I mean, this is almost every sentence now. He couldn't even explain between PPP loans and student loans. And you also have to remember, people go, well, politicians didn't pay back PPP loans. You have to understand the majority of people didn't pay back PPP loans because they were written in a way where you didn't have to pay it back. Go look at it. I'm not doing research for you. And if you're going to sit here and tell me, well, why don't you do the research? I did it already. I don't have to do it for you. Okay? Get up off your ass and do your own research. But PPP loans were written in a way where they were going to be forgiven. So stop comparing student loans to PPP loans. And Biden coming out and talking about the student loans and how we're helping and blah, blah, blah. He's buying votes. He's buying votes. And you're blind to it. You're blind to it. It's the same blindness you see where they try to buy your vote with student loans. They try to buy your vote with abortion. They had the whole strategy down the whole time. For 50 years, they had a chance to codify this. Never did it. You want to know why? Because it was a talking point. Oh, vote for me or Republicans are going to get rid of your right to abortion. Blah, blah, blah. 3 months before it happened, the Republicans are going to take it away. Oh, my God, do something. Somebody was trying to do something. They killed it. So it's one thing after another. We're going to codify. Oh, wait, no. They just took away your right to abortion. See, we told you. Now you got to vote us back in so we can codify. You had 50 years. What the fuck? You've had super majorities in both House and Senate, and you still didn't do it. Stop falling for this stuff, because especially universal health care. They are never doing universal health care. It is never happening in our lifetime. Ever. Ever. Pharmaceuticals and medical insurance companies are so far in the pocket of politicians, it is never going to happen. Never. It's the same thing. There was a charade I saw talking about term limits in one of the committees. Yeah, like that's going to happen. You think they're going to cut off their own fucking neck there? No. I would be all for a retirement age, 65, 70, something like that. Because when you're 90 years old and can bear and people have to tell you how to vote in the fucking Senate, no, you shouldn't be there. You shouldn't be there. Poor Feinstein was in there and they were telling her how to vote. Come on, the woman was out of her freaking mind 3 months before she passed away. She thought she never left the Senate. That's how bad it was. She was gone for 3 months, and they said, how are you feeling? Where have you been? Oh, I've been here the whole time. What? That's a whole different story. You know, she's gone. We have a new, California has a new senator from California who lived in Maryland, which is great. So either way, we're fucked. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. We're fucked. So, y'all have a good day. Booyah!